Here at home, we are seeing new surveillance video showing the moments when someone opened fire, wounding 3 teenagers and terrifying hundreds of others. This happened after a party was shut down along South Post Oak in Southwest Houston. And that's where we find our Michelle Choi, who has the very latest.
Hey Sherman, yeah, I checked in with Houston police. They tell me this afternoon they are still looking for the shooter or shooters and a motive. However, we were able to confirm that the shooting happened here in this parking lot. I'm told hundreds of teens were spotted hanging out outside of Vanity, an event venue located here along South Post Oak Road. Take a look at this new surveillance video shared with us by Taylors of Houston, a different event venue located right across the street. Their cameras capture the chaos shortly after gunfire erupted just before midnight Saturday. You can see hundreds of teens running in all directions across the parking lot trying to get to safety. Houston police tell us upwards of 300 people or more were hanging around outside of Vanity after the venue had closed when the shooting happened. Police say 3 teenage boys, a 17-year-old and 2 15-year-olds were shot and had to be taken to the hospital, but fortunately are going to be okay. This morning I spoke with the owner of Vanity. She shared earlier that night they were hosting a birthday party for a 17-year-old boy. But less than 2 hours later, she says his parents asked for the party to be shut down, upset too many uninvited people were showing up. She believes someone posted details about the party on social media and the post went viral. She went on to say her security was forced to turn people away and they made sure all the teens who were already inside the venue were picked up by parents and chaperones before locking up for the night. Which is why she tells me she was shocked to hear a few hours later a shooting occurred outside her business. Meanwhile, the owner of Taylor's across the street told me his security had called police earlier in the night, concerned the large crowd might cause problems for their business and patrons, after he says they saw droves of teens being dropped off from party buses and fights breaking out in the parking lot. He says while they didn't see who opened fire seconds after the shooting, he says hundreds of those teens came scrambling onto his property, including at least one of the victims. But despite the large amount of people at the time, police told us they weren't able to locate anyone who witnessed the shooting.
When we arrived on scene, the venue had already shut down, and they were just kind of loitering around outside. And again, it was a chaotic scene, and we were very outnumbered when we got here, so we didn't get a lot of information.
Yeah, it's why police are now asking anyone who was out here Saturday night and has information to contact HPD or Crime Stoppers. Back to you.
All right,